Well, hello, everybody. It is me, Leah.
And me, Laura.
And together we are
Hot
Chicken. Welcome to the coop. Welcome
Welcome
the
to
coop.
the coop, everybody.
Yay. I say it every week.
Ooh,
I miss
hello.
our live studio audience.
Yeah, we miss our live studio audience.
Smitty, where are you?
Where are you?
You should be here. Alice is here.
Hello, Alice. Nice to see you.
Welcome. Laura's in charge of the.
I got my
Chat.
mouse now,
She's got her mouse.
so I
She
won't
won't-
screw it up.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Yeah, we missed that live studio audience.
Yes, we do.
Today we're back on the
A
whiskey.
cinnamon whiskey. We're back on the whiskey.
We only had 2 ice cubes today each
We each got 2.
because
it
nobody
is-
follows the protocol in ice making. Now, I'm sure you know how that goes, folks.
Well, most people have ice makers.
Oh, well, if you're my age, there was a time when there wasn't an ice maker.
And there still isn't in your kitchen.
Right. In my kitchen, there's not.
No?
That's all good. I don't care.
It's all good. It's all good. We have enough ice to.
Leah brought me a new top today. She brought me a hand-me-down that she didn't like.
I bought it and I didn't care for it.
She didn't
Because-
care for it.
Because
She doesn't like short sleeves.
I don't like, I have ugly ass arms.
I
Just
say
saying.
embrace those arms, Leah. Embrace it. I'm going to wear a bikini next time we go to the swimming pool. That ought to be fun.
Okay, hold her to that.
I mean, it'll be a lot of fun.
For who?
Not for me.
For who is what I want to know. So yeah. So
Hey, Char's here too.
Char's
right?
here. Hi.
Hi, Char.
Char and her purple hair.
Her new
Looking
purplish
good.
hair. Purpley, very purple, not
Very
purplish.
purple. Very purple hair.
So many times I've thought about doing that. But then you have to strip your old color.
Char, do you do that or is just dye it? I mean, with my hair color, I can't color unless I strip it, and then it still doesn't.
I think Char has white hair. Do you have white hair underneath that purple?
What color's your hair,
What
Char?
color's your real hair? Oh, they must be having a party in the house.
It's just Jose partying
He,
with that.
he,
For
he has this.
son-in-law.
He has this great big. I swear, it's 4 feet tall. You put your
Speaker?
iPhone on. Yeah, it's like
A Bluetooth speaker.
yeah,
It's
big
4
big.
feet tall.
He hauled it into the living room. Now, does that tell you we're having a party? Or
I
what's
think we're
the-
having a party.
I mean, I wish I knew what to look forward to.
Char
Ah.
is all the way white, so it's easier for her. Now, Smitty's thinking about just do it.
You know,
Just
you've been
Do it.
thinking about it for a little while now.
Yeah, just embrace.
Have you had it colored since we talked last time about this?
Yeah. I don't think she has.
I don't think she has either.
No. So just go for it, Mo.
Yeah.
I mean, life is so much simpler. Anyway, all the way right. Real color was brown when you were young. Well, there you have it. I would
Right.
see if mine would just go white, I'd be happy.
I mean, we can tell what color ours was when we were young,
Yeah.
but brown,
I mean,
blackish,
it's still in
brownish,
there somewhere.
sometimes red highlights.
Yeah, depending on the sun exposure.
And then Leah, last year or 2 years ago, decides to get a hair up her behind and go.
I tried to
Blonde.
dye it. No, I tried to dye it gray, but it had to go white first. It didn't work.
No, it turned out very brassy orange. I remember that.
It did not
I'm like,
work.
oof. Now I know I'm not going to try that.
You're actually about going back to your toning yours a bit darker.
Yeah.
Just, you know what, Alice? Embrace the natural. Just saying. Maybe she's not ready. She's younger.
I was not younger. I mean, I was not ready when I was younger. I was not younger when I was ready.
No.
I'm ready
And-
now.
Right. So we've had a busy day today.
We have, but first, Smitty has had it painted.
Oh, Smitty. Well, every time you do that, you just set yourself back on the journey to natural.
I like Char's ideas. That's what I was saying. Once you get old, what was it I was talking to somebody about? It'll
That's
come to
right,
me.
Char.
It'll come to me.
I would do purple if it would take, but I know it won't.
Yes.
But
Well,
I like purple. I like
my
blue.
natural hair color.
Well,
I like
whatever.
blue too. I like a nice, very vibrant blue.
Yeah.
Blue, not any
Not
variation.
baby blue. But
Yeah, just plain old blue.
blue.
Mhm.
I like that. I would go with that.
True blue, boo.
That true blue, boo.
Mhm.
You do you, boo. True boo.
Well, it's good.
Anyway, I started the day today going to my ENT appointment to discuss my MRI. Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah.
So I have to go to a specialist because nobody in our area specializes in acoustic neuromas,
Right.
which is what I have. So what does Char say? I see my name.
Well, she said that the gray would go dark. It would go
purple.
so you'd have that shine of purple.
Maybe I'll try it.
I think that'd be fun.
Maybe I would try it. Yeah. I mean, if it's not permanent, then it would wash out in a couple of months anyway. So I could try that.
Anyway,
Anywho,
Leah's
so-
not happy to talk about this.
I know. It's hard. It's scary and it's hard. But nobody in my area specializes in this. So I have to go to a university somewhere. And so the only one, the closest one, is University of Utah. And that's like a 10-hour drive or hour and a half plane flight. I don't know. But they're going to refer me there. And my ENT seems to think I'm probably going to need surgery. But I'm like, what about radiation?
They call it the cyber knife.
Cyber knife.
Yes.
Yes. And he said, well, that's an option, but they usually use that for smaller tumors. Now, all of a sudden, it's not small anymore.
It was small before. They said, oh, don't worry about it. It's small. Now suddenly, well, they use it for smaller tumors. How small do they have to be?
Right.
So it grew.
So,
And she brought up the thing about also the size thing. Like
yeah,
no measurements.
I think I talked about it last week.
You did.
That it said gradual increase, now bulging into the something or other. And I'm like, I have some questions and concerns. And I said, why are there no measurements?
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah, why not?
I wonder if he could ask them to
I think at this point he's like, let's send it to Utah and let them read it and measure it.
Right.
So instead of messing around here. So anyway, that's a thing. And it's very disturbing. And I said, brain surgery just does not sound appealing to me. And he goes, well, technically it's not brain surgery. I said, you're cutting into my cranium. And he goes, it's a few millimeters.
It's it's on the side of her brain.
You're cutting a hole in my cranium.
Yes.
And if the thing grows any bigger, it's pressing against my brain stem. He goes, I get it. So
that's crazy though.
But he said, yeah, it's apparent that it's pushing and moving things around and it's time. Also, he says I need to get my hearing aid.
Yeah, she has to have a hearing aid or else she's going to lose her ability to hear.
Yeah, he said the brain, if you have hearing loss, and all of you, we're all going to get there because it happens as you age naturally. I mean, I'm deaf in my right ear anyway, so whatever. But my left ear, he said, your brain right now, your hearing is so diminished on that side that eventually your brain will forget what it's supposed to hear.
Yeah, that's so weird.
So if you're not hearing certain frequencies, pretty soon the brain's going to go, we don't need that, and just forget about it. And then if you put a hearing aid in, you won't be able to hear those frequencies at all anyway, because the brain has now
That
turned
is
that
so
off.
weird. You can't like reteach yourself to hear.
Right? I don't know.
I mean, really.
Also, it affects your cognitive skills. So dementia is a real deal. And he said, besides, that's the only one you have.
Yeah.
So it's kind of important.
Yeah, it's kind of like a kidney, you know. When
Yeah,
you donate your
kind of
kidney,
important.
it's an important part
Yeah.
of you, except you will live.
You will live,
but you won't
you
be
may
able to
be
hear.
dead. Yeah. So, which also disrupts your brain. So that's a thing. There was just not any good news today. And I mean, I knew it was coming, kind of, sort of. I knew it was a possibility, but to hear it like, okay,
Yeah,
we're done.
you were warned back in the day.
I mean, we're done. We're going to, do
Alice
this
says, I
now.
definitely need to get mine checked again. It's becoming a bother when one ear is better than the other.
Mhm. Yeah, it's very much a bother, and your brain tries to compensate in weird ways. So, yeah, it's
Well, I know I'm just like naturally losing hearing
yeah,
because
you get to
I
that
can't hear
age.
certain things that my son says. I'm like, what? And I don't feel like I'm hard of hearing. That's the thing. I don't
Right.
feel like I am, but obviously I am.
Here's the thing: when they test you for your speech recognition and your discernment of speech, he goes, that is still like 80%. But here's the thing, I saw an audiologist talking about it, and they don't test you like this. They don't test you with background noise. Well, they'll play noise in one ear, which I don't have,
Oh,
and
that's
then
true.
speak in the other ear. So if they're speaking to me in a totally quiet environment in a headphone,
You can hear it.
I can hear it.
Yeah.
I don't hear hot chicken,
Yeah.
So, but now they're learning they need to play the noise over the conversation, which is how you would hear it in a restaurant or someplace else.
Yeah.
Well, you better get your ass in gear, Alice.
Alice was told 3 years ago
Yeah.
that she better get her ears in gear. He said
So-
another word, but
The
Anyway.
issue is, and riddle me this, Batman, why does not your health insurance pay for hearing aids? Or at least pay part of it.
right,
They pay nothing. Now they'll pay for glasses,
right,
right?
because that helps you be able to
They'll
see,
pay
but you
for,
can't hear.
but you can't hear. It's one of your major senses.
Yeah.
It affects also, interesting fact for those of you that are losing your hearing, that now for me, my balance is due. I have a tumor on my vestibular nerve, which wreaks havoc with my balance. So that's done deal. However, they found in the last 2 years that just normal hearing loss affects your balance.
That is so, yeah. So
Miss,
that's
I
probably
fall
why
down on every.
I
turn.
fall down sometimes because I
Mhm.
lose my balance.
Mhm.
I almost lost my balance moving into this
Yes, you did.
position earlier.
Yes, she did. I watched her do it.
And I'm like, whoops.
Uh,
But I never think that until it just actually happens.
Really, Alice. Well, see, and like I can go online, I can go to the eye doctor and get an eye exam for like $120 and then say, give me my prescription. And I can go online, look, new glasses, people, and I can buy glasses for $50. with transitional lenses, the whole 9 yard, blue blocking, the whole 9 yard.
Yes, $49.
$49.
And now there's Charlotte
So-
saying she falls down too. We have
Char,
to get
how's your
ears,
hearing?
our hearing checked.
So, at least glasses, I mean, they should cover glasses too. But at least glasses are affordable. Hearing aids are thousands and thousands of dollars.
Right. Take
I
part in that
spent-
trial they're doing online.
I spent $5,000 on my son's hearing aids. Now I only need one.
Can you only buy one?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't.
But now they do have what they call crossover hearing aids, where you wear a device on the right side and your hearing aid on the left. It's a microphone that will transmit the sound coming from the dead ear and take it to the other ear. So if somebody walks up behind you, you can hear what they said.
Or you could at least hear
You would
somebody's
hear
there.
it in that ear. So they would talk to you over here and you'd still go like, what?
Huh?
And then they go, but I'm so used to it now, it doesn't really bother me.
She
that I
just
can't
acts
hear.
like she can't hear you. I'll be talking to her and she's
People
like
come up
puttering
at
about.
work and they're behind me and they're talking to me, and I know I naturally turn to my left because that's where I hear any sound, and they'll go over here. Oh, hi. I just don't.
Char's crystals moved around from a loud concert or two.
Your crystals are all out of
How
whack.
did that happen?
Go get them put back in whack, Char.
I went to a couple
The
loud ones. That
Epley
could be my
maneuver.
problem.
Well,
The what?
the Epley maneuver is what they call when they realign the rocks in your ear. Just saying.
The Epley
Epley.
Ep-
EP.
Epley maneuver. Mr. Dr. Epley probably came up with that.
I'm sure he did.
Dr. Epley.
Yeah. But yeah, concerts, Wayne being a sound engineer, he's got the ears of a bat because he's always been very proactive about protecting your hearing and wearing the appropriate stuff when he did sound.
I always liked it when he got a hole in his ear and they used his rolling paper to
Yeah.
fix it. Scott, here he is.
Woo!
Everybody take a
Blushing
look quick.
appropriately. Yes, everybody blush.
Ah,
Yeah. So yeah,
I
Wayne was
know.
playing racquetball one day. He loved racquetball. He got hit square in the ear and it formed a suction. I mean, what are the odds of this?
of a tennis ball?
A
A racquetball.
racquetball, little
forming
rubber
a
ball,
suction.
and it burst his eardrum and he couldn't hear anything. Well, that's his livelihood, is his ears. So we go to the ENT, he can't hear squat, and he takes out of his drawer a zigzag paper, that brand, zigzag, cuts a little tiny little patch and places it on his eardrum, and bam, the man can hear.
Yep, and then it just falls off. Well,
He goes, it'll fall out when it's ready.
Alice had that Dr. Epley dude do it, and it didn't work, she says.
Oh, well,
yeah.
didn't do shit. Then maybe it's not that, Alice. Because they kept trying to do that on me too, and it didn't do shit because it wasn't my rocks that were out of place. Alice, wouldn't that be a hoot if you had a tumor like me? Not a hoot, but
No. Oh, I wouldn't wish
co-
that on poor her.
a winky dink
It would
for
be-
sure.
Yes, it would be like, what?
So is your ears the same in both ears, do you think?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's good. And you know what? Every time I go to the doctor, they look in your ears. I have never once had a doctor tell me, you've got excessive earwax, we need to clean your ears.
Mm-hmm.
Ever. They've never.
Same
Wayne
here.
has to go like every 6 months and have the wax cleaned out of his ears. I have never,
No, I never have.
never, ever,
And
ever.
and
Never
even
have I
I
ever.
even thought, well, I must be getting a wax buildup because I'm feeling a little like muffled. And then when I went to the doctor, I said, "Is it okay?" And then he's like, "Yeah, it's fine."
Looks good. That's what I know.
Okay.
Today he went right, didn't say a word, and they love to clean wax out of ears. Let me just say it.
They don't love it.
Well, they do at the ENT because they probably make a lot of money to do
Yeah, insurance probably pays a lot for that.
it. Yep.
I'm so full, you guys.
I'm telling you, we went to breakfast at Two Chicks.
2 chicks today.
Two Chicks.
We've
We
learned.
split a meal,
Mhm.
and neither one of us finished.
Well,
Okay,
I finished my half of the meal, but we ordered potatoes on the side.
we did not finish.
We didn't do any of that.
Yeah. As a kid, Smitty had to have hers cleaned out.
Did you?
I've never. It's weird. Maybe it's a thing about wearing headphones, or
I think that could be it.
I don't know. I'm
Because
just
I
saying.
actually do wear a lot of, I wear the earbuds.
Yeah.
Don't go longer than 2 hours or so because they start to go down. But yeah, and then I used to wear a lot of headphones.
I've never. Well, no.
But your husband does.
Yeah.
And gets his earwax cleaned out.
Yes, he does.
We're going to come up with some
But
kind
he
of
still
theory
has
here.
the hearing of a bat. I'm telling you.
Ew, Shard, you didn't clean it out. I'm gonna say.
Massive wax.
Ugh,
What is that? Maybe some people are just prone to that.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, so Smitty says her hearing loss is due to wearing a headset.
Yeah, because
I-
you worked and wore a
And that's why I
headset.
always say her
That
sons.
should be disability right there.
Right. Some kind
But
of
you have to
disability.
prove, yeah.
Well, yeah, you have to prove it. Yeah, I worked for the police department answering phones for,
Yeah,
my whole life. If that's not proof enough.
I know. But ugh.
Yeah.
Oh boy, Shar, that was fun. I sent mine to the ENT. Go get your ears cleaned out. That's what I do.
No.
No, I don't do earwax. Anyway, so then I came here. We had breakfast. We had a lovely breakfast. And then Laura said, because it was early, because I didn't have to go to the urologist, which I'm not, that's a whole other thing, not going back. But
This is something,
yeah.
but we'll remember this for after.
Yeah. So we went to breakfast like at 10 o'clock, 10:30.
10:30.
Yeah. And so we had all this time. Laura goes, let's go get our eyebrows done. Do we
On
look
fleek.
fabulous?
On fleek. This one's a little bit more crooked, but that just gives me character.
Yes. So we went there, we got our eyebrows done. And then I was like, well, then now that I've had my eyebrows done, I need to go
Oh my
get
God.
eyebrow pencil because I was out of my eyebrow stuff.
So we're going to swing through Ulta.
If I'm going to have ugly eyebrows, I have ugly eyebrows. But if they're going to do them, I got to fill in the patchy parts.
Right.
So we had to go to Ulta.
And I was just following along for the ride.
I started with my Anastasia pencil and I carried that about. And then I was looking at moisturizer because I'm out of my moisturizer. So then Laura, there was a lovely woman there that was doing, helping. So Laura goes, what's a good foundation for us old women?
Yeah, I asked this woman. Now she clearly looked
Our
probably,
age,
our
maybe.
age, like, in her mid 60s, clearly with a lot of makeup on. And she just looked fantastic. Her skin was smooth.
I like
She
that,
was
Alice.
like,
her makeup was
she was
on
healthy and walking around
point.
fast. Anyway,
so she goes, let me look at your skin.
she looks at my skin and she
goes,
says,
very,
very dry, very dry.
She goes, she was very diplomatic.
Yes.
She goes, I look at you and I see that you're a little dry.
A little dry.
And so
I kind of know that.
yeah. So she says, well, and she went and got some stuff.
She started putting stuff on my face.
I'm telling you.
I'm like,
She did Laura's
she
face.
did my makeup, not my eyeballs, but the rest of it. And I'm like,
Sign me up.
I'm like, I want that. I want this. Oh, what's that? She comes out with this stuff. After we leave, she spends, I don't know how much money I spend, $150.
$240. But so she was an it's cosmetic sales rep. So of course she was touting all of It Cosmetics, which I like It Cosmetics. I've always liked It
And
Cosmetics.
I've never been a
And, yeah.
cosmetic gal.
So anyway, we bought her spiel and her products hook, line, and sinker.
Everything.
Whatever
She
you
gave us
touched
the
and
reason
put on
why,
me,
saying
put
it
it in a
doesn't fit
bag.
here. I said, I'll take
Don't
that and
ask
take
me
that.
twice.
Then she comes out after she does the whole thing and she has this little tube. And she's like, now, I also noticed you have a little bit of bags under your eyes. Very
Mhm.
nice. She says, you got bags. And I'm like, oh, I've always had that. I don't. And she puts this stuff on my eye bags. And she said, don't like crinkle your eyes or anything for like 10 minutes. So we go out in the car and we're driving.
Well, we did our thing. We
Yeah.
forgot about it.
Forgot about it.
basically. She got in the car and I said, oh, let me look at your eyes. And she pulled off her glasses and I was just like,
It was like there was no bags there. And I'm like, okay,
we
we're
gotta
going
go
back. I'm going to go get some of that stuff.
So, yeah. Anyway, so I got,
So she's got her haul. Mine's in the house.
hers is in the house. I got my foundation. I got my Estee Lauder, which it's so good. And I just love it. And it's not cheap, but that's the thing. And then we got the It CC cream.
Yes.
Because after Laura, she did Laura.
And then she did Leah.
She did me.
And she's like, I got to have that.
I've got to have it.
Everything she
Touch.
brought out, everything was like gold. We're like,
Everything she touched. And then then she gives us, then I got the Bye Bye Pores by It Cosmetics.
I didn't get this.
It's
She's
delightful.
supposed to, I guess, to fill
It's
in
a
the pore.
finishing.
It's a finishing powder.
Finishing powder. Because I have horribly large pores.
But I don't put
And
powder.
my
I learned not
makeup
to use
just-
powder.
Powder. And then this lovely blush, bronze, just kind of sun-kissed. Do I look sun-kissed?
I look like I don't have any
Anyway,
makeup
this
on.
is Glow with Confidence by It.
It.
Sun Blush.
That's the same flavor I got.
Yeah, that's the same flavor. And then I got, then we found
This by e.l.f. We went to the cheap section.
Then we went to the cheap section because we were out of money. And we got e.l.f. lip oil.
Lip oil.
Oh, it's so good. I am loving this. Just saying. Are you all having a good time? We are. Anyway, it's kind of minty. And
I see a like.
hydrating.
Put your likes in there, kids. We love you.
And we got e.l.f.
E.l.f. Yes, spray.
Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. Laura learned that she needs to be more dewy. Eloise!
Wait a second. Sissy!
Sissy rise now! Anyway,
We got,
high school friend.
yeah, e.l.f.
Yeah, you'll have to check it out. Go to Ulta. They have I'm just saying.
It smells so good.
Then
too.
I got I put the Anastasia back because I'd already spent too much money. So I got the e.l.f. Brow gel and then a pencil. So yeah, and that's what I got.
Seriously,
A lot
Sissy.
of money.
Can I still call you Sissy? Does
Is
anybody
that a
call you
thing?
Sissy anymore?
Yes.
Anyway, it's great. I mean, it really doesn't leave you looking dried out. And as you can see, I have a bit of a, what was the word?
Dry.
No, the word after. Not moist,
But dewy.
dewy is the word.
Yeah.
Dewy.
Laura was thinking dewy. See, we grew up in theater.
It's
So
Sissy, yes.
So we, we're always taught that, when you're doing stage makeup, you do not want to be shiny.
Right. No shiny.
No shiny. So that's a whole different thing. But as we get old, we want to look moist and young.
Oh, yes.
Can we say that word moist?
Well, if
Yeah.
you're comfortable with it, I guess it's all right.
I like dewy
I
better.
like dewy myself.
Mhm.
See, Smitty says to go out
we were going to,
Yes.
we had
Go out on
plans.
Friday.
We were
Well,
going to a
Her
concert.
husband texted me and asked me to go out. And I'm like, well, is
Here's
my
the thing.
sister going?
Here's how we proceed this, but he goes, do you want to go to a concert Friday night? And I'm like, who? Why? Where are we going? So he tells me it's the guy from the Eagles. I don't remember his name.
He told me.
I can't remember.
I'll
Anyway, he used to be the singer for the Eagles, and now he's got his own band, whatever. So, and I said, well, yeah. And he goes, well, do you want to invite Laura? And I said, I guess. Oh, no. He goes, should I get her a ticket? And I said, well, I don't know if she wants to go.
Don Feldman.
Don Feldman.
Yes. Used
Tonight.
to play with the Eagles.
So anyway, so he said, well, I said, I don't know if she'll want to go. Don't get a ticket. Next thing I know, he's on the phone with you.
No. He had texted me first.
Oh,
And he asked me if I wanted to go. And so I don't know why he called me.
I don't know.
And I'm like, yeah, but is my sister going? Because he didn't say Leah and I. He said, would you like to go to a concert with me? Okay. That was weird.
Sure.
Okay.
So anyway, we were going to go to this concert, and then it kind of evolved, and we were like, it's kind of general admission, standing for, we're old people, all right? We don't stand for 3 hours
I
at a
thought we
concert.
were going to sit in a chair. Yeah.
So did I. Well, you have to pay money to get a chair. The tickets he had were just general admission freebies.
Oh,
And so then he goes, I think we have to stand. And I think he texted you first.
yeah. And I said, well, I'm up for skipping.
We're old people.
I don't want to stand the whole
We're
time.
beyond. I said, and he told me, and I said, it's just like Leanne Morgan, you know, every once in a while I want to stand up and go, woo.
Oh, yeah.
But then I want to sit back down.
Right.
So we opted out.
We want to wear our, ugly shoes.
Yeah. Yeah. See,
Yeah,
Alice,
Alice says she would skip too.
yeah. I'm beyond that point. I've been beyond that point for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand that long.
Well, I went. This is bad me.
And then he goes, because Wayne is in a wheelchair, right?
right.
So
That's what. Yeah.
he goes, and then I've got some drunk guy's ass in my face all night.
Well,
I
he could
said-
stand up.
I said, true.
He could stand up every once in a while.
That's right. So we opted out, but we could have bought the $30 tickets and got a chair.
I
mean,
would've.
$30
If he just said to me, "It's $30 extra. Would you like to go?"
Yeah.
I would say, "Okay, I'll buy that."
3 hours is a long time to stand. It's two bands. You know,
Yeah. No. Your
Yeah.
spine is 90. What
See?
does 90 mean?
so it's
90
90
degrees.
years old.
Oh, 90. Oh, I'm 40, but my spine is
Speaking of
90.
90, yeah, so let's go back to the makeup lady at the store. The lovely lady who
Oh,
sold
we
us.
forgot to tell you how old
And I
she was.
yeah. So Laura
Yeah.
goes, well, at my age, and I said, she's pushing 70.
Mhm.
I said, she's 69. She goes, how old do you think I am? She
And I'm
was,
thinking, like we said,
I would have top said 70,
yeah.
78 years old.
And I would have put her in her 60s. She looked
was
good.
not a wrinkle on that woman's
And I
face.
said, "Have you had work done?"
She did.
Did
She
I?
goes, no, but everybody thinks I have. She said the best thing that ever happened to her, she got skin cancer because she lived in Hawaii for a while.
Mhm.
And the doctor told her, stay out of the sun. And she says, so I stay out of the sun. And she looks fabulous. And she used to own her own makeup line, had her own store.
Until Ulta came.
The big things kind of. And then her husband wanted her to sell real estate.
Real estate.
So anyways, she did that. But now she works at Ulta 2 days a week just to keep herself
And
happy.
she says, your hair is like very curly. She goes, it's very curly, but it's not frizzy. do you use special products? And I told her all my special. She goes, she had her hair all like nice
They
and blow
sell it
dry,
at Ulta too.
nice and blow dry. Her hair was just
And
perfect.
curled.
You know, just like,
She has naturally
she said her
curly
hair was more curly than ours. And I told her to
Alice.
get her butt to, what did Alice say?
Alice says she probably bathes in the
The eye bag stuff.
Well, no, she can't because I tried the eye bag stuff.
On her, wait, look at me. No,
It doesn't
but
help
it
the
does. I
wrinkles.
mean, I have.
Her
bags.
eyes were so bad this
When
morning.
she looked at me, she was like, but it didn't. And we were like, turn around. I need to have that.
Yeah.
And I went right back and got it.
Yep. So we
It's
had to go
called-
back, and you were in and out. I said, I'm not going in because if I go in, it's going to cost me another $200.
Yeah.
I hope my husband's not watching.
He's not. Are you watching, Wayne?
Are you here?
Oh, so I took
I spent nothing today.
I took the steri strips off of my
Looks
surgery.
fabulous.
Surgery.
You want to show
I'll
it?
show it. Why not?
It looks good. She's a little swollen, a little itchy.
I'm itchy.
Look at that. He did a good job.
Can
I
you
have
see
to
that?
say, for an orthopedic surgeon, he did a really good job because usually they are butchers.
Yeah, no, he did it.
He cut a straight line.
It's just so bad.
Yeah,
But I can definitely feel the hardware in there.
that's so
It's so
bizarre.
weird. And
Well,
once
it's like your shoulder.
once the swelling goes down, you're probably going to be able to see the outline of it. I don't know. But yeah.
I doubt it.
Well, I
whatever.
always think of the worst thing.
Did he
that can
say that
possibly-
stays in there forever? Or do they?
He
take it
never
out?
said anything. I just assumed it stayed in there.
I'm assuming.
I think so.
I should do a review on my channel and deduct it, the makeup. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
We
deducted.
just did it.
We did a
review.
review. Well, there you go.
There you go. It's going on the taxes. The
So,
South Border
y'all
of taxes.
I see a lot of you talking and chit-chatting with us, but only one thumbs up.
What's up
Come
with
on,
that?
folks.
And if you
We
haven't
like you too.
subscribed, let me invite you to do so.
Yes,
Sissy, have
absolutely.
you subscribed?
Right.
I had a cut on my
Oh.
finger once, and what? I can't.
I had a cut on my finger once, and the hand surgeon put a big ugly knot. It was ugly scar.
Yeah.
Yeah. See this one, I can't even bend this one.
Yeah.
But
Usually
look
they
at
are
that
just
horrible-
butchers.
and that's been many years.
Yeah.
But this thing is gonna. You won't even be able
Thank
to
you,
see it.
Sissy.
Yes.
We appreciate you. Yeah.
All
so
right.
usually orthopedic surgeons are butchers. Just saying. They do their job, they get in there and they do it, but they don't care how it looks.
Right, because they didn't care about my shoulder. But this is like, what? I mean, this line is like a razor sharp.
Yes.
I'm like, he didn't do that.
He didn't do that.
Must have been his student learning how to cut a
Make
straight
an
line.
incision. Did he have a student?
They
with him?
they told me before I went in.
I remember that.
yeah,
That they could have a
that they
student.
could have people in there watching, a student in there watching. And I'm like, as long as I have something covering my body, I'm okay with that. You never know.
You never
really,
know.
You never know.
They just go in there and they just
They don't care.
they don't care.
Whoops, let's change her sheet.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah.
Old lady.
But I understand that you can like be conscious while you're like in surgery too, and not, it's conscious enough to remember it, but you don't
Remember, I mean, you
you can comment on it to them,
In-
but you won't remember. it.
Cynthia, what?
It's
What?
hello.
Cynthia, what? I just turned in late. What's the name of the eyebrow stuff?
The eye bag stuff.
Or the eye bag
it's
stuff?
it's by It
Cosmetic.
Cosmetics.
What was it called, Laura?
It's called I'll go get it.
I had to do this today, Cynthia.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get it. And
I
show
ran
you.
out. I still have the
And
eye
it will
cream, but
last for-
Cynthia is my pusher for Estee Lauder facial products. Just saying. I think she works for them, but I'm not sure. Cynthia is an not an old in numbers, a coworker that worked with me a long time ago, and we're buds. And so Cynthia brings me gifts from time to time, and brings me Estee Lauder products. Gotta love her. So, but I ran out of my face cream, and I had to go buy some today, and that set off a spree. I did not buy the bag cream. Laura bought the bag cream, so she's going to go get it and show it. But it's magic. It only works on the bags. It did not
For
work.
whatever reason.
Oh, it's bloody hot. Can we come in the winter, sissy?
It's called Bye Bye Under Eye
Sissy,
Bags.
We gotta talk. Bye bye bags. Is that what it's called?
Bye Bye Under Eye Bags.
It Cosmetics. They
Tight
have it
and
at Ulta,
smooth and
Cynthia.
deep puff. One more time.
It was magic.
I'm telling you, I was never so shocked when I looked in the mirror in the car.
Cynthia,
There's another
I
thing too.
highly recommend. So Sissy, just not in the summer. It's too bloody hot. The winter. Okay, stone bed in bed and breakfast.
Wait,
Okay, no, so where in Arizona are you, Sissy?
she's in someplace hot. That's for sure.
You can get duty free, Alice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I usually, when I
also
go on a cruise, I will buy my Estee Lauder things because I can get it duty free.
my gal at the store, she told me to get this too, and I did. I got it. It's a
Hello Sunshine. It's
an invisible hydrating serum sunscreen, 50 SPS,
it has serum in it.
and it has provitamins B5 hyaluronic acid, and it helps protect and it primes. I'm going to use it. I said, throw that in the basket. I want that.
Everything the woman touched, Laura's like, put it in the basket.
Because I've been
Put
feeling
the
really,
lotion
really
in the
crappy about
basket.
myself as far as drying up lately. Sissy, we live on the high desert.
Yeah. That's what she said.
Yeah.
She goes, we live in the desert. Just remember that.
Mhm.
Chandler, near Phoenix. It is hot.
It's hotter
there.
than the hubs of
But-
hell there.
Sissy, be careful what you wish for. Right, Mo? Right, Alice? Because we make these things, we make your dreams come true.
Yeah, we'll make your dreams come true. Now, what kind
We'll
of
hop
dream
in
are
the-
we making true? Are we going to go visit?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
We have to go to Sissy's. Yeah, I love Estee Lauder. Well, Cynthia and she turned me into a Estee Lauder whore.
Ooh, don't say that.
I didn't.
Leah, you need to check out the new light blue perfume.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Cynthia. I mean, she put the.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
It smells so good.
Well, I didn't know you
Okay.
had a bed and breakfast. That's even more fun. So,
I'll be there or be square.
yes. I mean, I want to go to Arizona. I wanted to go to, where did I want to go?
picturesque there.
I wanted to go to Sedona.
Yes, that's what I'd like to do too.
So we could come up, we can go, and do a
Yeah.
whole thing. once
All,
we're
all of
there.
a sudden, I'm really hot. Like hot here.
Woo, it's getting hot.
I'm
in here.
having a
We're in
hot
we are
flash.
in a sunroom on Laura's back of her house.
And it has an air conditioner, but it's way over there.
Well, and if it was here, it would be too loud.
It'd be too loud and
Yeah.
cold.
Cynthia's with us from Facebook, and so is Sissy. So
yeah, so we have to highlight so
Yeah.
y'all can see
it's
it.
hot flash, Laura.
Seriously, I was asking it a couple weeks ago about that because we all went through that when we were in the 50s, 40s, didn't we?
We went
But
through
not
it
when
pretty
we're broaching
early.
70.
I know,
Yeah.
right? It should be done.
But Sissy seems to think that it happens to old people too. Oh, heaven forbid.
Yeah. Be careful to be on a good road trip with hot chicken, and it happens within a year. I'm telling you, Alice knows. Alice has been on a road trip.
And then
Alice saw us from Denmark and said, I need to do a road trip with these people. And we made it happen.
yeah, but
Just saying.
I had her in the car with me. Well, we were both together at one point, but I didn't get to take the real road trip.
No. Oh, well, Smitty, you're going to Arizona with us. That'll be a thing.
I mean, yeah, hot chicken goes to
Sissy,
Sissy's.
hot chicken goes to sit. Alice,
Yep, here we
you
go.
got room for 4?
I'm sure. I'm sure you have a suite, right?
Now she wants a sweet. Oh my God.
Oh,
Cynthia, you're 75 and I think more sensitive to the heat than I used to be.
I think that's a thing too. You know,
See, I am 69. No, I'm 66.
she's 60.
She's 69.
I'm 60.
I am projecting. Anyway, I am more sensitive to cold. And I have to, yeah. And I have to wear a jacket at work because I am freezing all the time. All the time.
I
So
get cold when it's actually like got a, inside thing,
yeah.
like you're in a theater or something
Yeah.
or working in an office.
Yeah.
But
Mm.
here, I can't decide what it is.
Just ask Leah. I take up a lot of space. Alice does take up her share of space.
She does. I mean, she does. You have to give her the whole back seat of the car.
Smitty will have to sit up front with us.
Yes.
Because Alice needs her space.
She needs her space.
She travels international.
Yes.
Yeah, when I don't like the heat. And right now I am not, I feel comfortable.
Well,
right
it's
now.
now going away. See, I had a flash.
It's going away.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm now, not sweaty.
Yeah.
I just look dewy, not sweaty.
And for all of you that don't know, Cynthia, C. Nelms is Cynthia. So when I'm saying Cynthia,
I'll call you C.
Cindy, I saw your friends the other day. I saw Pete and Annie, just saying. They're a hoot. They're a hoot. Anyway, she, what was that? Where was I going with
I
this?
don't know.
C. Yes, C. Nelms. Anyway,
This is so good, guys. If you ever are in Tennessee, get yourself some of this.
whiskey
This whiskey right here.
or moonshine.
Or moonshine.
Yeah.
Mo has the moonshine. But
Oh, okay. Alice doesn't take up a lot of space.
oh,
Yeah. She doesn't. Actually, she doesn't.
no, she takes up the whole back seat.
Why did she take up the whole back seat? Because we took up the whole trunk with our
Our
luggage,
stuff. Yeah.
and we couldn't fit her stuff in there.
I don't know why we were traveling so heavy. Why
'Cause
were we
always
traveling so heavy?
do.
I
We
mean,
do not pack light.
even when I know I'm going to be gone only 2 or 3 nights, I bring everything I think I might need that I've not
I've
even
not
used
worn
it.
this in 5 years,
But
but
I
I
might-
might want to. I'm going for 2 nights, but I might need 6 pairs of underwear.
Well, now that's
True. That's true.
I'm not going to elaborate on that. But yes,
And then well, no, I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say. Anyway,
Leah's getting a little
you
bit
can.
hot.
I'm not hot. Actually, I feel very comfortable in this
No, I mean,
heated sunroom.
you're getting a little sassy,
I'm
a little
stuffy.
spicy.
I'm
yeah.
spicy because I'm drinking spicy whiskey,
Yes, she's drinking.
and I don't eat a whole lot.
She's drinking this one.
What did she do? She lifted that bottle of whiskey with her hand that she's not supposed
It's
to
like,
lift anything at all. Yeah.
well, and yesterday we were, the water thing was empty. We usually have these bottles, whatever you call those things.
Like a sparklets
Yes.
bottle.
But we didn't have any, so I had to go to the store and get some bottles because everybody was gone or sleeping.
Right.
And I went by myself and I yanked that thing up with this, and I'm like, oh, I shouldn't be.
I shouldn't be doing that.
this.
Just
But
saying.
what do you
So
do?
when she busts those nuts loose in there and has to have surgery again? I don't want to hear it.
Bust the nuts.
Yeah. So anyway, the urologist.
Oh yes.
I was going to the urologist. I had appointments for every week for the next 3 months to have this procedure done to help with my bladder issues. Worked well. And then they come back and they say, oh, the doctor, first of all, when I went for only one treatment I went for last Friday, the girl comes in, hooks you up, does everything. And then the doctor comes in and goes, how's it going? And I go, oh, it's great. It's taught you're fine. Okay. Yeah. Okay, good. Leaves the room. And I'm thinking to myself, I wonder how much that just cost.
The girl did all the work.
She did everything.
And he comes in and says, hey, and then leaves.
How you doing? Good. See you later. So, but now he's going to be in surgery every Friday going forward. And so he's not available on Fridays. Well, I am only available on Fridays.
Right. Unless
So
they're
I
open
had
on
to,
Saturday.
I called him and I said, I have to cancel. Well, he's also in the office on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm like, did you hear me? I'm available Friday mornings. I cannot take off an hour that this takes every week to come down here. So I opted not to do it any longer.
Did it work though?
Well, I don't know because it takes a while, but I'm on medication.
Yes.
Anyway,
There's a fly.
that's from Leah's spicy version. I've seen worse.
Involving Fireball.
Yeah. Mhm.
I think Fireball is sweeter
Alice
than
and I.
this.
It is.
This is
This is not as
it's sweet, but it's not like
It's more
overwhelmingly.
cinnamon.
Yeah, it's more cinnamon.
Yeah. It's not
really good.
syrup sweet.
You can order it online.
I don't know if they ship internationally though, Alice. But
Yes.
you could order it online for those of you in the United States where they will deliver alcohol.
Yes, I was surprised that my local Walmart will now deliver alcohol. Yes, they just have to see your license and you sign something.
Did you have to when they delivered the whiskey? Or did they just drop it at the door?
No, he knocked on the door.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, they're not going to just leave a package of booze on your front porch. Oh, my little 18-year-old kid or
Got it. Opened it
8-year-old
up.
kid got it
Yeah.
or ordered it.
Well, I didn't know. I mean,
Yeah.
you never know. So.
So anybody have anything fun?
Yeah. When we had breakfast this morning, we had Bloody Marys because that's what you do when you have brunch.
We had Bloody Marys.
They were so spicy.
Well, and I was stupid and I said, can I have mine spicy, please?
And theirs are already spicy as it is. And I buy, you could use some booze on your front porch. I'm telling you where to go.
You can order it online.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm so glad to hear this, Alice.
Yeah.
Alice.
Anyway, I couldn't drink it. It was tearing my guts up.
Yeah, she pushed it all like
I couldn't drink
to me
it.
to drink. And I'm like, I can't drink it.
That's another thing. How many medical issues? Usually it's you. I'm just saying. And now this week it's me. I have to have an endoscopy.
Oh gosh, Leah. We should call this the hot chicken
medical hour. This is what old people do.
Talk about their ailments.
Sissy, we will bring you a lovely gift.
Of course we will.
Of moonshine.
Mine looked like a big gulp. Did it?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna show the picture?
I'm just saying. I'm going to show the picture because I can. Anyway, Sissy, we'd be happy to bring you someone.
We will.
Just because that's the way we roll.
Not the.
That's Laura and
my big gulp.
And her big gulp. Bloody Mary.
I've seen some of your Bloody Marys that you make, Sissy. Now those are like more of a lunchtime salad. I just best Bloody Marys I've ever seen.
But when you make mine, Sissy, don't make it too spicy because I have intestinal issues. So, that's the thing. I can't. So, Sissy, at your bed and breakfast, do you serve those in the morning? Or is that by?
Those are her specialties for herself.
I didn't know she had a bed and breakfast, though. That's fabulous.
I actually didn't either. I thought all this was.
You know what, Sissy? And I ordered one. Laura ordered the classic 2 chicks Bloody Mary. I ordered the Hawaiian one because it's not usually quite as spicy, and there's some pineapple juice in there to cut the spice. So I usually order that one, but it always comes with no veggies. Laura gets the celery, the green beans, the olives, the whole salad thing. I get nothing. I made him go get me some olives.
We like a good olive.
I do like a good olive.
So her bed and breakfast is at her house. It's her home.
Oh, it's your house. It's not technically
It's her home.
a bed and breakfast where we can book a room.
Oh,
I see.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
You had me going there for a minute.
Char, we're coming to your house to pick our vegetables for our Bloody Mary.
We'll bring them on to Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh, I can't get there this year though. I got too many things going on.
Oh, sure. You have a ton of olives. I love olives.
Yeah.
And if they're blue cheese stuffed,
I love a
saying.
good casita too.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Love it.
We will camp out in your casita.
Oh, that's
Do you have a pool? Just saying.
we love a good pool too.
We do.
It's not like we'll swim in it, but we'll sit by it usually.
We swam in Moe's pool.
Mm-hmm.
I could show the picture.
Yeah, we enjoyed it very much.
We enjoyed it very much. And just saying, we like a good pool.
Garlic stuffed olives. I like that too.
We actually got in the pool. There we are.
Yes, and Chris is there too with the hat
waffle
on.
maker.
With the hat on.
She's the waffle maker.
Uh-huh.
Garlic stuffed. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh, she has a jacuzzi and a pool. I mean, seriously. We'll try, Leah, at some point we have to take a cross-country trip.
Absolutely.
And we can go down and swing across.
We can do.
Because I'd like to go over and see. You know who I want to go see is
who do we want to see besides
Melody?
Sissy?
I want to go see.
So we're going to go all the way from us in Nevada.
Yeah, down for Sissy.
Down to Sissy. And
no,
then
first we'll swing over to Mo, then to.
Oh
Sissy.
no, Mo's got to swing to us because she's
We
west.
got to swing through and see Shar on the way out.
Mo, we're going to nominate you to drive because you have a bigger car.
I'll pay for gas.
I'll pay for gas too. So we're going to go see Sissy.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to drive to Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
We may stop in Arkansas to see the cows.
And we have to see our cousins in
Tennessee.
And then my daughter.
And your daughter.
And my grandkids.
Then we'll go into North Carolina.
And then we'll drive straight back through.
Mm-hmm. And stop at the cousins. Stop at Sissy's. And then hit
round trip.
Mm-hmm.
Now, see, we're saying this, but this, when we're planning 2 years down the line.
Yeah.
So you have like lots of time to prepare.
Yeah, because I may be having
to prepare that
brain surgery.
Bloody Mary.
But while I am
they're going to have to
recuperating.
They're going to have to shave the side of her head.
Thank you for mentioning.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, oh my God, Alice. I met Alice, for those of you that don't know, Alice lives in Denmark. We met online, as most of us do these days, in a group chat. And we all started fantasizing about renting a house somewhere and meeting and all, and we were like, oh, I'll be the chef. I'll be the bartender. I'll be the pool boy.
Yes.
Well, 4 of us were serious. And we did it. And we met in Las Vegas.
They didn't invite me.
Well, you know what? I don't think that's true.
She said this last time we discussed it.
Anyway, So Alice came from Denmark. Sal came from Canada.
Canada.
I came from Nevada, and Angela came. She lived in Las Vegas, but we rented a house.
Yes.
It was like a 4 or 5 bedroom house. I don't remember. It was beautiful. Had a pool, had a hot tub. We sat in that hot tub almost every night till like 4 a.m.
I'm telling you.
just having the best time ever.
I would do the same.
Forever.
I would
Yeah,
totally do the same thing.
just saying.
Ah,
We sat there till we were shriveled up little prunes with no brain function.
they're just going.
Yeah, it was fabulous. It was, it was
Yeah.
fabulous. It was fabulous. This house was fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we got something to plan. We'll work. It'll
We're-
happen.
it's
I'm
gonna
not going to
work.
say it doesn't happen this year for sure because we got too much going on.
Yeah.
Next year, I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
could be a
I do
2-year
have to
plan,
take a cruise.
but it will happen.
There's so many things.
There's so
I've got
many
so
things.
many things to do in so little time.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to start walking and exercising more.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
it is that time. Well, we don't have too long, Sissy.
Yeah, I know. We won't take too long.
Smitty's in.
Everybody's in.
I'm telling
yay.
you.
We're going to swing through and see everybody.
Everybody. It's going to be a road trip.
An epic road trip.
An epic road trip.
Yes.
I'm excited. I will plan it.
She will.
I will make this happen. Anyway, it is past our time, guys. We love you. Thank you for coming in, Sissy. It was so good to
It
have
was
you
really
here.
so good to talk with you.
And we are here every Friday at 3:30 our time,
Yes.
Pacific Standard
Facebook
Time.
and YouTube.
Facebook and YouTube.
Mhm.
And that's it.
We love
And
you.
we love you all. We will see you next week. Same time, same bat channel.
Steve was here and I didn't even know he was.
Steve,
Okay, well, adios,
well, you were
Steve.
lurking, Steve. You know,
Anyway.
and if you were in the central United States where we're going to be cutting through, let us know.
Raise your hand.
Raise your hand because we can plan a stop. We can do a Starbucks, a coffee date, whatever. Margaritas,
He's going to really, really make it
whatever. Just let me know so I can put you on the itinerary. So anyway, we love you. We will see you next week. And until then,
Bye,
Laura's
everybody.
fighting me.